What you're doing now is you're here, you're here, you're here. Just before you're about to hit the ball, you go back and forwards. Rotation makes half volleying more difficult and defending the glass. Feel the difference between the shots. If you have to get back fast, your Bandeja Vibora is not going to be so good. So that's the biggest difference. I really like your shot. I think it's much better than the last time. You practiced.
I didn't practice, but
No? Oh.
I looked at films.
Yeah. It happened overnight. Perfect. But maybe it would be good to change a little bit from Bandeja to Vibora if you want to.
Yes.
Because I think now the ball's really, really low, but maybe it can accelerate more after it bounced. So it's going to be like, and that's going to make it extra difficult to defend for me.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between Vibora and
Of course. So
Bandeja?
I think I will go here. I will do it with my right hand. So if I play Bandeja, I just let the ball bounce backwards. So more like this. So then it's more here and there.
Okay.
And with Vibora, I go more from here and I go around the ball. So for you, it's going to be more here, like you have a cap, and then you go around the ball like this. So the ball spins sideways, which makes it very difficult for you to, for the defender to defend that shot, but also for the defender there. I really hate it when if they're left-handed and they play into the corner, because they get a very big rebound.
Okay.
So let's try to cut the right ear of the ball. Correction, the left ear of the ball. Sasha said it, she knows everything. Paula's left-handed, so she has to cut the left ear of the ball. Which I have experienced with a lot of players that played high-level tennis before, that it's easier to cut the ball sideways. Because it's more natural. Because maybe if you play tennis, Paula, that you play a lot of slice outside. So your slice serve, you can put your slice tennis serve into Padel. So I think that's going to be so much easier for you to do than this, because this you would never do with tennis. But this with your slice serve, because I hate it if I play against left-handers and they play to my backhand all the time, is one of the best serves. So I think you should get into that second, or the slice serve tennis kind of style.
More natural, because I
that's what I
feel
think.
I can go through the ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I do the Bandeja, I feel I stop.
Yeah.
So I don't have enough space.
Yeah, because it's more of a stop ball. It's also not an offensive. This is more an offensive ball, I think, but this is more natural for good tennis players. What I find important is that you make one swing. So when you prepare, Paula, try to prepare all the way. So when the ball's coming, before the ball bounces, you're going to be here straight away. And from there forward. So what you're doing now is you're here, you're here, you're here. Just before you're about to hit the ball, you go back and forwards. So what would be better is to make the swing bigger and your turn bigger. So you're from further back and then go all the way there. Yeah, and keep this 90-90. So everybody should see your biceps. So 90 here and 90 there. So yes. And then, yeah. Yeah, big swing, big swing. Yeah. Yes, maybe a little bit higher preparation power. Yes. because then a lot of players in Holland are going to block the ball. So if the way you play that ball, you should try to play that way. I think it's going to be amazing. Yes, well slice. Yes. I like it. Yes. Prepare all the way. Prepare all the way. Yes. Prepare all the way. Yes. Do you feel you can make the ball rotate more? Yeah. Yeah. So try to cut a lot. Yes. That's the one. Cut a lot. Wow. That's a lot of cut. Yes. Nice. Cut a lot. Yes, like that. Nice. Sorry. Nice. Come on. So now, Paula, try to be a little bit more here. So turn a little bit more so that your left shoulder aims to your side wall. Yes, and from there try to go forwards. And maybe prepare a little bit higher than the ball. So that your swing goes a little bit from high to low. A little bit. Because then you can make the ball rotate more. Nice. Yes. Big swing. Very nice. This is supernatural. Wow. Very nice. Wow. The side. Yes. Very nice. Because if you have this speed, the ball grabs the slice a lot. So it's going to be very complicated for me to use the glass when I'm defending. If you play too fast, it's going to be easier for me to block. So rotation makes half volleying more difficult and defending the glass. Okay, so Paula, now your shot was killing. I think very, very good. And now we try to see what happens when the ball is deeper. So I play one ball, you have to volley, and then one ball behind you. So you have to move back and play the Vibora. So I think what happens, Paula, is that you go here, you go here, you go here, and then right before you want to hit, you go here. And then it goes a little bit like this. So try to keep the arm frozen. One of my favorite tips is that if I go back, I'm frozen, and then I play the Bandeja. But this is not moving at all. Yeah, so try to move back like you're a tour guide, and the group has to follow you. Yeah, and once you drop, the group doesn't know where you are. Yes. Yes. Yes, super. Hit the ball in front of you. Yes. Okay, rack it back further, No worries. Yes, rack it back all the way back. Nice. Back it back all the way. Yes. I think this is better, yeah. And I think the last one was the correct speed. So I think you have to slow down a little bit when you're further back. Because otherwise, if they block it, and they're going to do that a lot in Holland, then it's going to be on your feet. So if you can play like a ball behind the white line that is longer on the way, then they have to use the glass and you have time to get back closer. Yeah. So deep and slow. Yes. Yes. Elbow away. Nice. Yes. Elbow away. Super. Yes. Elbow away. Nice. There you go. Elbow away. the ball was rotating a lot, so they're going to struggle with half volley. So I think in Holland we need a tactic that we have to play a certain way that your opponent, that we are forcing them to use the glass. In Spain they're going to let the ball pass, but maybe we also have to work on playing there. Because everybody that is here in Holland is going to take the ball before the glass. But if it's there, they cannot. So now I'm going to ask Paula to play the first Vibora in the center before the white line, because if she plays deep, it's going to be easy for me to get back, or it's going to be an amazing shot sometimes. But now before the white line, and then we play the match, and then everything is permitted. So I think Paula, maybe this shot even slower. Yes, exactly. You see the difference? Yes. So I have to slow down a lot when it's in the center. Nice. Also good. Oh, yeah. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Nice, super. Yes, this is the one, Paula. So now Paula can choose cross deep or short in the center. And it's also a technical exercise a little bit to feel the difference between the shots. Because if you play cross courts, it's always my ball. And if this person gets the ball back, fine, but then you can kill him or her there. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's your old habit. Yeah. Yeah, so keep it bent. So if you're here, you can do everything. If you stretch your arm, there's not much you can do. Nice. Same situation. Now you get the ball here, you kill me. Before I had the ball there, you had the ball low. So the speed, super important. Sometimes you can go closer, but I do not recommend that you step closer when I'm in trouble. So if I'm going to play a very nice bandeja, you get closer to the nets, to the first post, and I'm going to remain here. Okay. I cover the center. If the ball's high, it's my shot and I still play there. But if you get the high ball, yeah, so then you stay around here. So your bandeja is going to be much better, or your Vibora, because you're further away from the net. If you get too close, you don't have a lot of time. If you have to get back fast, your bandeja Vibora is not going to be so good. So that's the biggest difference. so I think the difference was is now you were 2 steps before the second post, and then I had space to play a high ball. And then this ball was not so amazing anymore. And you're quick enough to solve everything in front of you. So second post is the thing the best. Wow, nice one. Super. Look at the rotation. Last 3. Yes, keep it easy. Super. Oh, last one. Thank you for watching. Paula did amazing. If you want to see more videos with Paula, let us know below. And see you next time. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.